State House in District 34. Thank you for coming out tonight. I'm a registered nurse, and I've been a registered nurse for about 28 years. And one of the reasons I got involved in this campaign is because daily I work with people that can't afford their health care. They either don't have insurance or they have insurance, but the deductible is so high that they choose not to incur the debt for the health care that they need, and they will decline it for themselves and also for their children. I think we can do better to provide affordable health care to our citizens. I am also a certified teacher. I was president of the Southwest PTA. I worked at a child find kindergarten screening team and went to all the different schools in the city, so it's really exciting tonight for me to be here at this school. It's a beautiful school. And I saw the disparity that exists between the schools, not just in the building, but in the assets that they have, the level of PTA functioning, those kind of things that really go together to improve the education experience for each child. I'm also concerned that in South Dakota that we have the highest rate of incarceration for children. And so we do need to do more to invest in our families. I am also interested in renewable energy technologies for several reasons. One reason is we need to do more and provide good jobs in this state. And the other reason is because I'm married to a military veteran. He served for 26 years. And then also my son is in the Navy now. And I feel we have to truly honor our military by not asking them to go off to war to fight for oil. We need to do a lot more in our own state and, of course, on the national level to work toward energy independence. And it's going to be a win-win because, again, it will bring better jobs into South Dakota. All three of my children graduated from Stevens High School, and I know there's something else great about me. Let me think. So I'm real motivated to go to Pierre because of those core issues and to work toward bringing better prosperity to West River. Thank you.
Wind energy in South Dakota.
Develop wind energy in South Dakota. We've often laughed about we should take all the candidates and it'd be good for wind energy. One thing that we need to do is do net metering, and that is to require the utility companies to buy back if someone installed wind energy or some source of energy to use for their own home, that when it goes back on their grid, that the energy company credits them or pays them back at the same rate that they're charged, so that people, when it's offline, it would pay to incentivize people to, the neighbors say, hey, you're getting that money back for that, maybe I'll do the same thing, so that we work toward that. We also need to, there's a couple of schools of thought. One is for just wind energy just in our own state. Generally, it's considered that we need to tie the wind energy into the grids. But we could also look at using wind energy just for our own statewide purposes. And anyway, too short a time, sorry.
Essentially, do you believe that at the moment of conception, the joining of the sperm and the ovum, that is a person entitling that person, that fetus or ovum or fertilized egg, to the same rights as a living person? That's basically what it was.
I take that to mean, I know in Colorado they're having a personhood bill trying to give personal rights to the unborn child. And of course, as a registered nurse, we're usually very seldom to shy away from these kind of questions. The law, though well-meaning, is is not a practical law that can be enforced, because once you give the unborn child more rights than the mother, or equal rights of the mother, is then you set yourself up to start to enforce, well, that mother's smoking, she shouldn't be smoking. Is she drinking? She shouldn't be drinking. Is she eating chocolate cake? She shouldn't be eating chocolate cake. So unless you want to turn our country into a police state, it sets up, it's just not a practical law, because I know I work with pregnant women that frequently they don't come in for their visits, or, you know, they're late, or, you know, it just goes on. And an argument could be made that they are endangering the unborn child's life. But unless you're going to, you know, turn every woman into, if she misses her doctor's appointment, that she could have the police come after her, or you're going to set up wards where she has to live, it's just not a practical application of the law. To address a couple of questions that came up, I want to say, as a registered nurse, I know that we need to do more to help our elderly people stay in their own homes. I think the state rules could be changed to allow for more services to be provided in homes, so that it would be a win-win for the person that wants to stay in their home, and also for the state would save money. The other issue that came up with Jeff Haverly kind of bragging about as a state representative, they'll help his friend with all that water. And I don't think our state government should be based on one person helping a friend. No, it should be that state government is there to help everybody, and not just someone that happens to know you or whatever. And so I think we need to do more about opening up government and breaking down some of the good old boys system. Also, okay, I appreciate your vote for me, Bonny Peterson, District 34. Thank you.